check, mic check, check, mic check, 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 mic check, 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 check. And we're patched. We're back. We're on. We're here. Yes. Yep. Don't know what that was about. The internet didn't actually disconnect. Twitch just stopped working. Restarted the computer. It's working again. Once more. The internet was connected the entire time. So it's just a weird thing that's been happening lately. I don't know if it's this new provider, new location. It doesn't fucking matter why. It's just funny that it happens, right? So back to what we're doing. I pulled out these 3 decks. It was sort of like a trigger response to people sort of just being like, the seeming energies on the stream tonight seem to be people who hate me an unreasonable amount and have like way too much time on their hand. I've like never hated anybody that much. And like it's crazy because like I literally gotta be awake so many hours in a day to like have that kind of time. Because I do have hobbies and I do have interests and I do have this like debilitating cycle. So it's just like, damn, these people who made a hobby out of me, made a hobby out of like making accounts just to like watch me from and stalk me and harass me is like, I'm not gonna say it's flattering or threatening, but it sure is something that people would choose me as their hobby. Okay. Thanks, y'all. See, yeah, appreciate it isn't really the right. Yeah. Okay. Love life though. I love life. Gosh, I love life. Okay. So, my friends are gone. Great. It's me and you, buddy. You better cool it down. Cool it down. Cool it down. Cool it down. Okay, somebody's back from the stream before. We're back on. I have 25 minutes until pre-rolls need to go off, and I have 3 decks on the table. I did mean it intimidatingly when I pulled them out. They're not always intimidating decks, but I figured if I used all 3 at the same time, it'd be pretty intense divination, and I just didn't want to do it. I felt pressured to do it. I felt like people were 333 really pushing me to use my magic in ways I haven't before. But I think when it comes to things like that, there's just a repercussion and consequence that you cannot fathom in this lifetime. And like, it is a personal belief to believe in an afterlife or any realm outside of this human one in front of us. But I do, okay? And I do think that as much as I may interact with Anubis now, I do think I will meet Anubis one day. And I do think in the way that I've described the astral plane and the hellscape place and death itself, okay, I just think there's more to life beyond that point. And this world, there's nothing in this world that I would do to get me any more debt or time. Like, I try to make up for the things I do in this life right now. Some people are like, oh, 444. I'll be punished for it later. I'm going to hell, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm going to try to avoid hell and go straight to the garden, go sit in the cafe. Like, I'm not trying to get a sentence. a post-life sentence, this life or post-life sentence. So when people are like, "Oh yeah, do it, banish us," or divination and da 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 da, I want to see your power. No. Cool. I'm glad that you think that I am so powerful, and truth be told, I probably am. But am I gonna just use it on a rando who's lurking on the stream and making some screen names and not even saying anything? No, dude. I literally felt the energy was really intense and close on like that. But to step away for a moment, to be all seriousness, I can tell what they really wanted, and there's no fucking way I would ever do that. Just like, again, for like random lurkers on stream. No. 555. Okay. That's just not happening. But we can do something little. What I will do, since I shook the sacks, right? Instead of shuffle them, I shook them. So what I'm going to do is pull a few from each deck, each sack, and read them together rather than shuffle them. It was going to be a moment. And I'm glad I calmed down. Wow, I pulled out the 4 and 5, and it was the 4th and 5th card. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. It's a big pile, but we'll do it. We will do it. Okay. Wow. This is gonna be cool. I never really did anything like this. But the intuition has been super heightened the past few days, and like it has somewhat to do with my PMDD. Like I always have heightened paranoia and like sensitivity issues, sensory issues, energetic issues, hormonal issues, visuals sometimes even. Yes, just from PMDD. Like really, it's debilitating when it's full blown. Now that I have a handle on it, I'm like, it's like scary how bad it was, and insane how quick I've improved it, and with like the methods that I've used. But outside of that, it's still been pretty open out here. It's been very liquid clear. Things are feeling very quiet. People are feeling very indecisive and insecure lately. I know it's not just me, because I'll always feel this way routinely, but all of a sudden everybody is on the same page about like, yeah, I have no idea what's going on, and these vibes are all not off, but like That's why people almost seek asylum here. They're like, yo, the vibe's cool here and the vibe's not great out there. And that's why I keep coming back, even if I don't want to in my own life at this point, is because things are hard. Times are hard, yeah. Times are definitely hard. But, oh gosh, okay. Listen, somebody's trying to talk to me. Oh, no more, 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 no more. Okay. Oh my god. You hear laughter cracking through the walls as you're spinning. You have no choice. I'm working on another one. It's Fireworks by Animal Collective. I wanted a recording of the fireworks tonight to use for the song, so I started it, but I didn't finish it because it was a little more complicated than I had originally planned. Should be out tomorrow. In the meantime, catch up on all the other Wonder demos and that weird cover album I made last year. So I have 3 piles. The first one is the Thoth deck, the second one is the Halloween Oracle, and the third is the Mystery deck. The Thoth deck is my OG. This is the most general, non-specific situational reads that you get out of any of the decks that I carry. The cards are already drawn, so they're general readings, and it's basically for whoever's on stream, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's for whoever's watching the replay. It's kind of like for us. I have a feeling that a lot of us are connected right now. Connected in a sense, but not like we all each other. Sometimes I actually do love smoking. I think it's because I used to smoke cigarettes. Something stuck with you. And I know what it was. Yeah. It was when I said, aren't you sick of being other people's lessons? Yeah. Kind of hits you, huh? It's not just them, it is you, after all. Yeah, you heard me say that, and it was resonant for a reason, because you kind of have grown ways about you, but still need to grow up. Just like I'm very grown up, even though I've got ways that need to be more grown. And that's kind of what makes people compliment, or what it takes to see what you're lacking is to see what others are bountiful in. So it's not to take from or to be jealous of, but rather to work in tandem. I feel this kind of sad energy now. It's almost like sad puppy. Oh my gosh. I don't know. 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 There we go. Somebody left. Oh my gosh. It just gets like so. Sometimes. And it's like. It's kind of like, what is it though? Why now? Why? Time. Anyways, right. So that really stuck with you. That whole like, I don't want to be someone's lesson anymore. You know. Back of the head. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird. I'm sorry, number 4. You can stay. You can stay. But we just have to like make it clear that this was not the conversation we were having until you walked in. And it's okay. Like I said, stay. You clearly need something. You clearly need the messages. Probably more than anybody. Please don't go. just because I'm calling that out. But it seemed like we were having a very definite conversation, and I was in the mode of tarot, and all of a sudden I started saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. What's the I don't know? I don't know. What don't we know? What is that about? What is humor me with conversation if you must. Let me do the cards. And usually I tell people like, oh, don't say anything and think about what you want to know and I'll tell you. Because it's all fun and games until people start acting mean to me, and it's like, yeah, you're mean sometimes. And it's like, I know, but I thought that we've gone over that, and I'm pretty catch it in the moment when I'm being mean and try to like dial it back a bit, or at least recognize it afterwards and take the appropriate actions to continue to be on my line of progress, rather than get so pulled back that I undo all the things that I already have did. So, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Listen. Thank you. Okay, humor me this way. What do you think I should do? 17:37 on the clock. Lucky numbers, almost the triples, right? What do you think I should do? Intuitively, right now, tell me. Because I feel like disruptive energy. What do I do? What do I do? I'm confused. I got all turned around. Thought I had a compass. Thought I had a plan. Thought I had a life to live. Tell me intuitively. Tell me right now. What do I do? What should I do? Someone else play my game, please. I get sick of playing by myself. What's the fun? Me telling me. And then all the players are like, I quit. And I'm like, damn. I'm a terrible DM. Terrible dungeon master. Really bad at it, actually. I'm like, wow, the whole fucking plot. Isn't that cool? And they're like, bro, you're supposed to let it unfold and stuff. We'll go left, right, or middle. That does not help. That didn't help me at all. Fuck, man. You are so funny. No, this is a vibe still. We're all in deep contemplation. We're all questioning. We're all indecisive right now. Dude, okay, because I was like, oh, God. I was like so sure. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, fuck. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Oh, because you pulled cards too. I forgot you do that. Well, I always choose left, but I'm stuck in the middle with you. So as long as it's one of those two, I'm probably cool. So what are they? Right? First choice is left, second choice is middle, and I'm never going right. What are the cards? Yes, that's cool. You're right. You're right. Okay, I was looking at mine and I was like, wait a second. Because the way I took it was here's left and right. Whoa. Whoops. Shrunk everything. This is a fun way to do tarot together, like a community. So I put left and right together, and it's first position air and the devil, right, was left and right. So it's funny because the ace of swords would be first position air in other decks, and that is knowledge coming through. And the devil, of course, is like a lack of self-control, possessiveness, addiction, but also Capricorn energy. Whereas the middle, so left, right, or middle. Middle was spider, community and web weaving, networking and coming together and, building and. Well, that's hard. That's a hard decision. That's a hard decision. Cheers. And you got our reverse, so I'm thinking none of the above, right? It's the real thing. But mine's like, you already know what this is, but you know what that is, and I don't know. Were they all in reverse or they were all upright? Awkward silence. Oh, okay. So I do reverse, and you had said reverse, and I was like, okay, first is the left, but I'm stuck in the middle with you. Never go right. And so, yeah, right. So the reverse to me makes more sense for what I said based on what's going on in my life. Yeah. Because to me, okay, so Knight of Cups is like, okay, I'm very different when it comes to reading. Like, I'm not like a lot of other readers. So Knight of Cups to me is very familial energy. The whole Cups family represents family. Cups also are very much about emotions, perspective, and sort of like thoughts and not so much feelings, right? But mostly like perspective, intuition, even water. It's Cancer season. Very much tied to the paternal, right? But also water signs, water sign men. So if it's in the reverse, it's the opposite. It's without it. Leave it. Okay, done. Right? Because I say I always go left. Left is let go of this water sign person. Done. Okay, but I'm stuck in the middle with you. Who? The Page of Wands. To me, the Page of Wands is a fuck boy. But like anything goes, takes one to know one. So, okay, stuck in the middle with you, me and who being fuckboys. Okay, let's let go of fuckboy energy. Done. That's why I'm stuck. I need to let go of fuckboy, right? Who's the fuckboy? Me. I know. I checked the text. I'm a fuckboy bitch, man. Fuck. Oh, God. Damn. Yeah. So, gotta let that go. Okay. And never Oh, wait, that was the right, never the right. So stuck in the middle was Seven of Swords in reverse. So if Seven of Swords is futility in the upright, that'd be pointless conflict. So letting go of pointless conflict. I'm stuck with pointless conflict, but I'm letting go of the pointless conflict. No reason to be stuck on something that is irrelevant. There is no conflict, right? And then never the right. So never Page of Wands. But in the reverse, never a fuckboy? But I thought, wait, if it's in reverse, then it's the opposite. So we're getting rid of fuckboy energy. But I said never, right? Oh no. Maybe it's better in the way that I read it instead of the way that I said it. Or, I mean, you know what I mean? Okay. I don't know if it counts to just change lanes like that. But then it's like, wait, what I said made sense the first time. But this time, if I say never the right and it's the Page of Wands in reverse, that I'm never gonna give up my fuckboy ways. Oh no. Okay. That's for somebody else then, not me. Personally, I'm trying to alleviate pointless conflict in my life. Somebody's changing a lot and they're scared and they need me and they can't talk to me, they can't look at me, they can't deal with me, they can't be around me, they can't think about me, but they can watch me and they can learn from me and they can grow and do a lot because of me, but they cannot. Uh-huh. Um, because it's otherworldly, it's world shattering and very shocking to be thrown into the trenches, the ditches. Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's what was so funny. Is like we've been Fuckboy Academy since like last summer. I feel like last Leo season we were like, "Sir, yes, sir," and we were teaching fuckboys to be less of fuckboys. Like that's been the energy, right? So to see it in reverse, I got a little like to say that we were never gonna go to the right and be getting rid of fuckboy energy. Oh no, that's on somebody heavy. So, um, someone's maybe doing mind games when they think things like, "Oh, I can learn from you." It's like they're taking notes because I am the ultimate fuckboy, and I got moves like none other that I don't even realize I'm doing. Yikes, man! Yeah, no, I know. Oh my god. Okay. Hey. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, Donnie Thornberry. Donnie Thornberry. Okay, we gotta roll the ads. We gotta roll the ads. We gotta roll the ads. We gotta. somebody sad or not? Are you sad? I'm so confused. Oh my god, what is going on? Is it just this feeling scratching in the head? Is that okay? Somebody is just like crying. Maybe you're in the shower, so you're like cleaning yourself, but you're also crying right now. And it's funny because I had to like walk away. Like I had to roll the ads because there was only a minute until the pre-roll timer goes off. But I needed to like get up for a second, and then the second I sat back down, look at this like pirate face thing I got going on. What's that about? Who is that? Somebody spying on me? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, I don't know. Y'all making my head hurt. I came to a good place. I was chill, and then as soon as I sat back down, it was like, yo, the energy is fucking for real. What is going on, y'all? I got one chatter. Like, I've had 3 total the whole night, and 2 of them sent 2 messages and dipped out. And this is the longest conversation for all 3 of the streams. It was 3 on the clock when I said that. So, one of you is fake, but the other 3 of you are on. You know what I'm saying? Because I was literally saying 3 when it was 33 minutes, 33 seconds, and there's 4 viewers. Who's, like, drooling or something? Like, what is going on? Lots of water, lots of wet, brushing. Maybe somebody's getting ready for the day. Oh, look, the extra person left. The extra person left. Okay, so, isn't that funny? They knew they were the odd man out because they did not get what I was talking about. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's funny. Are you serious? And that's why maybe I was doing that? Isn't that kind of hilarious? Okay. No more running. Animal Collective. There will always be people who are unsure. So here's the existential crisis. And I do still have cards out on the table, but here's the existential crisis. Is that if everyone's tapped in and everybody can access what I'm accessing, what's the point of me doing it, and why didn't you do it, or why can't you do it, or why can I do it so easily or so quickly? And if everybody can do it, then why would I pay you to do it for me? Why can't you just tell me how to do it? And why wouldn't you tell me if everybody can do it? And da 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 da. And so it sort of opens up a wormhole when you say, yes, everybody can do what I do. It's true, they can. But will we still have the world's function as we know it? Basically, doing what I do, if everybody was doing what I did all the time, which is a scary thought, and reading minds and being invasive and being able to scry or astral project or whatever, again, it's all within my resolve to do that, yes? It's funny because someone will have me on their mind all the time. But when I start to be like, da 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 da, they're like, no. Okay, well, you can't. Come on, man. What is that, bro? Come on. Get it out there. Get it out. Get it out. Spit it out. It's almost like too much, right? Too much to be said. Too many questions to ask. So these are all great questions. As someone said, whew, I'm getting this weird feeling all throughout my body. It's not like regular arousal. It's like awakening. It's like ascension. It's these feelings that you've never had. And that's maybe what I mean when I say love, yeah? And I think that's what throws people off, is they're like, how can you say something like that so casually? And how can I know if you mean it or not if you say it to me? Sorry. Cheers. But you can also feel it so deeply, and you can also understand me, and you can also see, see things. So how can you know the difference, or what does it mean, to me, the other person? How can I do that? How can you do that and the other thing, yeah? Okay, so again, all pretty good questions. It's pretty complex stuff. This is why it's probably best to not to just avoid it, but to just trust what's in front of you, to the degree that if God or life or the universe sends you somebody like me, then you sit and listen to what they're saying. You give to them what you take, instead of trying to say, I want to be like them, I want to become them, I want to be as powerful as them, I want to... Well, I don't give a fuck what you want. You're going to sit and learn. You're going to show reverence. You're going to show worship. You're going to show appreciation. You're going to fucking pay for this. Because if you don't pay in cash, if you don't say, hey, I really like your work, I really like this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, then that's your problem. You pay for it later. When we all go see Anubis together, okay? It'll be by boat, because then I hop off and say, haha, tricked ya. I'm the one who is your heart. Okay? Remember all those times you did this and that and this and that? And that's what did you pay, yeah? You said, da, put it on my tab, put it on my tab. Now you look at your tab. Is that what you want for your afterlife, yeah? But who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Oh, it's very expensive for what it is. There's been a lot of controversy around that lately. And I think people just assume that I'm doing a lot more than I'm doing, and that I would be so threatened and embarrassed if it ever got like out and leaked, even though that's like illegal. It's okay. You can subscribe to the free page, and then there's some stuff that's like pretty affordable. It's just like not much content for what you're paying, but it's still like a cheap. Like, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just saying, yeah, it's pretty expensive. Because I've been a model my whole life, so it's just like, yeah, it's expensive. I do photo shoots. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting. It's effort. So I haven't done a shoot in so long, because it's just like I don't even feel the creative drive to do one. Nor do I care to have people gawking at me more than they already do. And thank you, I'm worth way higher transactions too. That's why, again, it's not that much content. It's just my photos. Because I enjoy doing photo sets. I said this the other night, and I'll say it again. The goal isn't like, oh my god, everybody watch me. Or like to have as many subscribers as possible. Listen, when I post a set, and I'm not trying to brag, I'm trying to give you a picture of, or an idea, that when I post a set, just because they are far and few between, or just because they're not as, I don't know, you very quickly rise top percentage. I'll get in the top 40%. And a lot of OnlyFans is probably accounts that are made and abandoned. But when I post a set, I shoot up so much because of, it's not like popular content, it's expensive content. So a few purchases puts me the same rankings that a lot of work and many purchases for less would put me at the same ranking. Yeah. But it is my 10 years of experience in nude modeling that makes it worth it, and makes it so that every single set really is different. I know how to do my hair and makeup. I know my angles. I know my body. I know how to keep it interesting. I know what it's worth. I understand a lot of fetishes that I'm okay with working with, right? But it's not overly graphic. It's not overly pornographic either. I guess that's what I meant by graphic. Because I'm an artist, and I've always believed in nudity being the truest and most original form of art. And I just feel like throughout our lives, we spend so much of it naked, and one day we're told we can't do it anymore. And it's because what we're developed, and because we have sex, or because other people look at us like they would. Yeah. And it's like, I guess. It seems weird that y'all, would impose that upon people who wouldn't even be thinking that way. But then, like, of course, now it's been ingrained into even me. And so you have to go with these, the smut category, even, right? Because I used to do books and publishing. People weren't into that either, even though, the pictures are amazing. The pictures are dope as hell. The set that I have up on my website, which I'm trying to transition from OnlyFans to strictly my website, but that's even more expensive. And it's like, I don't know how to gauge the content at that point because it's expensive because it's on my website, so I get more of a cut. Whereas OnlyFans takes a little bit more than, my site does. And higher price point, don't want to go any higher than that. So, but some of my sets are like, oh my god, man, that's cool as fuck. So someday, yeah, I hope I get bigger spreads. I'd love to do a fucking set in a magazine with some wild ass cool photographer or something. Like, yeah, this isn't just it's great money, but this is not as simple as me just like being horny and acting like, oh my god. It's not. I'm not hating on girls that do that or people that do that. It's just not what I do, and I feel like everyone assumes that, and it's like, I'm sorry. Look at me. Listen to me. Why would you assume that? 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 I use the same handle on my Twitch stream as I do on my. Yeah. So why would you assume that I just people? Anyways, sorry. It's sorry. I know you were not pressing me about that, but again, it's just been coming up a lot lately. It came up in my real life, came up in stream life, came up on, like Ghost Cloud is a scary, like, the anti-Google cloud, right? Where people can like illegally and anonymously upload things, and like Ghost Cloud followed both of my accounts twice on OF, right? Um, creepy, creepy. But then it's like, thank you for paying me a lot of money for that. Because what you're doing is illegal, and if you get caught, it's gonna be more money. So weird, right? So I don't know if it's supposed to be threatening or not, but like, you just gotta take it as it comes. So so now that I've exposed myself, well, I've been exposing myself. That's kind of how I always thought things too when I first started in the whole like nude modeling. Was I exploited my body for work. I was forced to be in school. I so often had no choice. I had dealt with maybe like sexual assault or being groomed at that point, So I was just like, fuck that. This is my fucking body. Like, I'm gonna do what I want with it, and if I feel like having my tits out, I will, you know? And it was very much in my younger days an act of feminism 100%, and I think it's still radical feminism because the thing is, when a mother has her tits out, it's feminism because she's feeding a baby. When a woman with no kids has her tits out, it's, oh my god, this woman needs help, she needs Jesus, she needs a man. Listen, Jesus also had his tits out. What's your plan? What's your plan? What's your plan? Jesus was naked up on that cross. What are you saying? I need Jesus? Yeah, got him. Ben had him. Went to Catholic school. Next. That's so funny. That boys can have their shirts off and act however they want and do whatever they want in public on the fucking paid, but then a woman has to go behind a paywall behind the scenes to do pretty much the same thing and it's suddenly taboo. Because why, dude? Why? Because why? Yeah, that sounds hypocritical, right? And if you're not thinking that and somebody else is saying it, and you have not applied it to yourself, then hear how they speak of you if that is how they speak of me. Oh, yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because you're like, we do have a lot of similarities. And I do see what you're saying because we are a lot alike. And yeah, you're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You don't want to think about it. Stop. 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 Okay. 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 Because when they speak ill of me, they speak ill of you. If we have so many things in common, don't you think? Oh, because you didn't want to have to hear it. You wanted to pretend to be friends. You wanted to pretend these people liked you, yeah? And they weren't using you, tokenizing you, pretending to care about you, or, when they say just joking, they're not joking. Okay, you wanted to get the joke, but there is no joke to get. They just got you, yeah? Okay. How do I know so much is because I've learned and lived and experienced it a ton of times. And I keep experiencing it and I realize, yeah, because sometimes you got to show other people what it's like. Especially if they got to go through that, right? Letting go of the lies that other people tell you, but mostly that you tell yourself. This feeling right here. Somebody hit you. Somebody smacked you upside the head or something, man. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. You think I am? Jeez. Okay. You said I'm mean. God said, I'll show you mean. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Listen, buddy. Cheers. Okay. No need to be ugly. Oh, somebody's really digesting, really thinking. It's funny because there's only two of you, and it seems one is Punch Drinker, who's here all the time. Hype Squad, usually. You're not hype mood. You're not in hype mode tonight. You're vibing, for sure, but you are not your usual cheery, perky self. And I should have noticed it quicker or sooner. And if you were the one, okay, if one of you kind of seems like a lot of people were coming through lately with this very sadness, like this almost like depressive, almost suicidal energy. There was one night it felt like, I mean, I was basically talking someone off a ledge and they didn't confirm. Oh, that's good. Is that because of what I said the other night though? I seen the sunrise the size of my head. It freaks you up like the ghouls from the dead. Feels like I'm ready to run to your room. It's gonna be another ginger ale afternoon. Seen the sunset and I blinked away. I prayed over my food every damn day. I still feel like I am losing it. It's gonna be a week full of blood and bullshit. I don't know why, I just... I don't know if whoever just popped in here it just had weird timing or like if they were crying. But in that moment, this thought like overwhelmed me of that honesty, this moment of honesty that I never ever... The thing that I'm struggling with is like recognizing how much of myself I've imposed on people and like regretting that in the grand scheme of things and in retrospect, but also really truly understanding manipulation on a deeper level than I ever have before, and recognizing how both of those things can coexist, where there can be a manipulator and the manipulated, but you can definitely see manipulative behavior in the manipulated, right? And I'm not trying to excuse myself, but okay, this seems like a weird... I can't think of a better example of this, because I heard a man talk shit about some woman who was like way too young for him, like disgusting, right? And then be like, oh no, I don't want to see her, I don't want to be able to... But then they did what they did. So it's like, why did you let it happen then? You want to pretend like you say no, when in reality, you were thinking it, you called it, you manifested it. You're in denial of these things working in your life. You're in denial of wanting these things to exist or wanting these beliefs, but you constantly think about sex. You want someone who won't challenge you. You want someone who's easy. You want someone who can be manipulated. And so, boom, that's what comes to you. And then you say, oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Yes, you do. You were thinking about it all goddamn day. You were begging for it all fucking morning. Mentally, if nothing else. And so look what comes to you by supper. Right? But then you say, oh, well, I didn't do that. She made me do it. You invited her over. And I'm not victim shaming. But what I'm saying is, from my perspective, which this situation was me on the outside, right? I recall the time when I was like 10 years prior. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what I mean. I literally listened to this guy talk mad shit about someone that he was like inviting over and was like, oh, protect me, save me from her, blah, 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 blah. But then like went and was alone with her. It was really weird. It was like, what the fuck? Because then he's gonna run around and say, oh, she manipulated me, da, 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 da. But again, it's what you manifest, it's what you think, it's what you want, it's what you know, it's what you envision all day long. Having sex, no strings attached, someone who doesn't know any better, someone who won't judge me, someone who won't challenge me, someone who's in the same boat as me. Sorry if you manifested someone who was 19 in your 30s. Square up. Square up. Okay, spiritually, of course, because if you tried to square up with me, bro, that'd be kind of fucked up. You know? Kind of fucked up. I'm trying to come at you with hands. I'm trying to come at you with love. Okay? Grow up. Now, I think back to a time when I was 19, 20 years old, and I had a similar dynamic with someone where I was like, man, I can't stop thinking about them, but I don't want to. But they don't seem to want me, so I go back to it, and it's like, well, what is this? And they're like, no. But then we would do it anyway, and it would go back and forth for a long time. And I didn't understand why, and I blamed myself for it, and I was like, really trying to understand it. It threw me further on my spiritual path, but also took me off of it, Took a long time to get over, to master, back and forth manipulation, right? wanting the upper hand, wanting to have power. Strike after strike after strike. Not good, you know? So, okay. At the time, though, some of it on my part may have been coercion, whether I realized it or not. Whether that's what I thought. I didn't even know that term at the time. We were very ignorant pre-internet, yeah? Okay? It's not that all is forgiven. It's like, are you actually viewing retrospect what you did? Okay? Because I am. Because I see what happens in my life and I see a pattern. Oh, is this going to be a similar? Is this that pattern? Is this that pattern? Is that what somebody was wishing upon me last year? Huh, okay. Somebody to do that to me? Okay. Weird. Whatever, move on. Okay. So, the fuck? Anyways, the manipulation factor goes back and forth. You have to be mindful of what you say. Oh, these witches have me haunted, blah, blah, blah. No, you haunted yourself, bro. You can't ghost somebody and not cut off contact. How many times we gotta go over this? Ghosting someone means you leave without a trace. Y'all ever been ghosted before? Y'all ever been ghosted before? Like somebody pick up and leave, whole ass fucking dip on their whole life ghosted, okay? Like, that's ghosting. Do not insult the game. Do not insult the artistry, okay? With your petty little, I'm going to just ignore you and stop talking to you while also watching everything that you do. That's not the same thing, honey. How do you think these bitches get the lifetime? Not with your little hauntings, all right? You haunted yourself. This had nothing to do with the witches or the women or whatever you think it was. This was all your own actions, bud. That's why you look like a goddamn potato. That one burned, huh? Iced out. Iced out. Because you, but that's a pattern for you. Me, personally, was really nice to you. Was very forgiving, very understanding, even yep. Tried to rebuild bridges, try to make amends, try to be kind to your kin. What can I say? I don't know, man. I'm sorry for doing that, for being nice to you. My bad. Okay, so can we go back to the chat? Can we go back to the energy in the room? Can we 111? Can we go back to the cards now? Okay. Driving by, bitch, Delaware came along. Be scared, cause I'm crush every mark I'm handed. Be here and no mistake, bitches is demanded. Yeah. Princess of Discs. Planting a seed, making investments. Okay? You're going to reap what you sow so wisely, yeah? And that I have thought much of and questioned in myself. I question myself every step of the way, every time I make a mistake, every time I get in an argument, every time I get angry. Good morning. I do not recall you at all, but it looks like you've already followed me. Did you change your name? You have pains here, huh? Leoric. Ah, 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 ah. You okay? Are you the one who's been having the head pains? You have braids, maybe? It's your braids. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot and they itch. Your braids, maybe, if you have braids. But your collarbone or something, you broke something in here. Um, or you just need like a massage or you have like a kink. No, it's not that. I don't know. Something, not an itch. It's maybe not you. It could be somebody else. I'm getting all kind of like pain in here. It might not be you. I'm confused. What's that about? Somebody's trying to put the evil eye on you. Or is that somebody trying to put the evil eye on me? Yeah? I don't know what you see. I don't know if I trust it. Do not lie to me. The oracle's scrying. Okay. Anyways, I'm just getting this whole sense of like, but you're lying. But like, what are you lying about? I don't think you're like lying to me, but you're lying. You do think I'm lying about something? Or are you lying? You're keeping a lie and it's killing you inside. That you're lying to somebody. That's such a weird energy. I don't know what that's. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest. If you can't embrace it, you should just go. If you can't claim the message, just leave because I feel like you're either trying to suck my energy or you're lying to me. And I'm not trying to say that I want to block you, but if you seriously are going to, girl, I don't know who else it would be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, yeah, lots of scratching of the heads. Get your messages or go, yeah? Because I'm not that type. What is it? Okay. Oh my gosh, people are so strange. Okay, you too. Yeah. So if someone's attached to him, then oh well, c'est la vie. Here he goes. Can't listen to me. No, don't know. I said, oh, somebody putting the evil eye on you. Da 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 da. Doesn't listen. Doesn't get it. Of course, the delay in the chat doesn't help anything, and people are gonna do what they do, and it don't matter to me. 5555555. But let's get on with the reading, okay? Let's just do the cards. Princess of Discs is like, yes, plant the seeds, start today, make the change. Okay? Invest in something. He's a reader too? See? Okay, so that's why I'm like, somebody put the evil eye on you, da 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 da, and they probably described the other person, and they didn't even fucking realize that's what I meant, or that's what I was saying, because they're like, it's not me, I don't know what you're talking about, but they don't understand what I'm about, because they never really sat in and been here before. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Didn't know they read cards. Don't want to have a terrible reputation among the Twitch readers, but do not lie to the oracle. Could be someone who passed away is the thing, too. People are so quick to dismiss it and say, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me, because they don't want to admit what I'm doing. They don't want to hear what I'm saying. They don't want to see what I'm seeing. It's scary. Scary. Super scary. Super scary. You should hear my music. It's really creepy. Okay. What's that little cheer? Wind me up and I'll do my thing. No Reese's butter, no pee-pee's cup. Mess with me and I'll fuck you up. I don't know. I'm not even trying to be threatening to anybody. It's just this energy. It's so weird. Very punchy lately. It's like, can we all just like find a happy medium? Can y'all fucking leave me alone and let me live? But like, make sure I get fucking paid in this bitch. Y'all want to fucking use me up dry. That's why I'm so defensive by the time I come up here. Because people in my life are like, yeah, that's so great. You're such an asset and a value and da 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 da. Then why y'all not booking me? Why y'all not paying me? Why y'all not fucking promoting my shit then? You say this stuff to my face, but you don't say it to anybody else, huh? Okay. I've been everybody's cheerleader, but when it comes to me, people gotta act some type of way. No. Act all funny. Meanwhile, they're fucking stalking, lurking, learning. What's with that? That's gotta stop. That's gotta end. That's gotta be over, man. That's why I've been like, I'm welcoming my abundance. I'm walking in truth. I'm moving with love. I'm getting to the highest, best frequency I can possibly be on. I'm floating on cloud fucking nine, whether I'm by myself or have someone by my side. I'm gonna wear my platform so I don't even have to touch the ground because I'm sick of sitting at rock bottom and acting like it's okay. It's not about being proud. It's about making sure everybody's good and giving people their time and being patient as hell. I've been so motherfucking patient. I said, it's okay, I'll go last. Everybody said, are you sure? I said, yeah. I said, okay. I can wait. I got a lot to figure out. I got a lot to think about. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to see, to feel. Yeah, a lot to detox from. I said, I can wait. I can let everybody else win. But it's okay. Well, it's my time. And some people been winning and been ignoring everybody they owe and been taking the win, not looking back at anything or anyone, not reflecting on themselves, not reflecting on their behavior, not reflecting on what they've done or taken from anyone. So some people may win and win and win and win and win and win and win before they feel that hit of what they did. Most Tauruses feel it in an instant. Lots of Tauruses feel it immediate. Karma. Yeah, that's why a lot of us calm, steady, contemplative. People see us as boring, but really it's a state of vegetation in order to not agitate the state of the bull, yes? When we're alone, we have more energy and probably do more things, but when we have to deal with other people, it seems to be a little more reserved because we need our equilibrium. Some tower moments takes too long for people to reflect. That's why I like to reflect immediately upon the things that happen in my life. I say, okay, let's look back. What happened? Where did I go wrong? Okay, what notes can I take? What did I get from this? Okay, move on. Let's go. Some stuff not as easy to move on from. Some things not as obvious. Again, maybe there is no lesson. Just take nothing. Let it be good, yeah. Let it be good and let it end. 111, yeah. It's beautiful. And you can, miss it or want it or long for it, but 11111, it doesn't mean you can have it. Doesn't mean it's yours. Doesn't mean it's meant to be. Doesn't mean it's, door closing. It's all indifference. It all is what it is. What is this? Maybe you have a ponytail. You're thinking about how I had my hair up yesterday. Yeah, somebody. So, 5th position, Earth. Control. Double energy. Lacking control. Capricorn, but also just, look, I'm getting distracted and it shows. I am both of these energies, I'm the one presenting the cards with that face and the bull horns, and I'm also the one crying in the corner. But I don't hide her. They stand next to each other. They move together. They work in tandem. The tears keep me protected because it allows me to cleanse. It's what helps me reflect in an instant. I can release it. People bottle it up, and it takes years for them to address it. Me, I work through it every single time. I got to process something. I process it through tears, through song, through writing, through voice, through whatever, through the stream, through these things, I am both of them when they move together and gracefully, okay? That is what I teach. First position, air. You know that about me. You've seen it in action. You see how quickly, 1313 with 3 viewers, you've seen how quickly I can get over things and how quickly I've healed from things. And it's actually amazing to you. You're kind of jealous. You kind of like it. But the devil is still here. You lack the self-control that it takes to be able to do what I do. It's 333. So all 3 of you are trying to learn something right now from me. Okay? So the devil is persistent. Look at both of these. Okay? It's almost like the feminine and masculine energies are both presenting as devil energies. And so there's this standoff feeling of like nobody has control of the situation. There's a lot of possession going on. There is mixed emotions back and forth. Don't know what to do. It must be healed in order to move on. I personally believe in approach, conversation, discussion, healing in a direct, obvious way. But some people revert to jars, hexes, cord cutting, other kind of ritualistic things that I think are unnecessary if 2 people can just say, okay, what did happen? Okay? Like, it's not such a big deal if you can self-analyze before you are so quick to analyze someone else. You have to be able to be willing to put in the work if you want someone to help you with yours. You know that. And it's not the work you put into another person, it's the work you put into yourself. And people who work on themselves consistently find it easy to help others. I've always been a very helpful person. I've always been a bit of a workhorse. I've always taken on way too much. I've always been one to skip out on my replenishment or give others shirt off my back type stuff. Always been like that. I've done that literally. Didn't even get the shirt back. So, and it's no grudges. It's just the facts of life. Is like, wow. It's not like that being that way pays off, as much as people are like, oh, well, don't you feel good doing it? Like, sometimes you just have to be there in the moment. You don't get to think how it's going to make you feel. You don't think about what you're doing or what the other person is doing. You just fulfill the need as though you anticipated it, as though you were there for that given moment. Some people, healers, are first helpers before they're healers. And once your helping phase is over, we realize that you are hurt from all that helping. And then you heal yourself and you become a healer and you help heal others. They might help you, but you do the healing too, okay? Okay, so what's blocking you from having a truce, even if you have this, because we have 4 of Swords and 5 of Cups, truce and disappointment. So you're coming to terms with this disappointment. You're like, I'm okay. I can totally handle this. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like life-shattering or anything. But something's holding you back from that. And what is it? 9 of Swords, cruelty, and the Lovers. Gemini. It's maybe a choice. You're really torturing yourself. It could be dealing with an addiction, like a heavy, hard kind of drug addiction. or really like torturing yourself inside over something, right? Cruelty is the wounds with self-inflicted wounds within. You know, Ten of Swords is things falling apart around you, but Nine of Swords is things falling apart within you. And of course, the Lovers is Gemini, but it's also, it could be over a relationship. It's almost like it's not a breakup, but a mutual decision to part ways, but actually you don't really want to, or the reason you did is because of self-inflicted wounds or something. And it was a choice you made based on being in a dark place. So it's maybe what's blocking you from this acceptance is that it's not really what you wanted. So where does that leave you? Wheel of Fortune. Can things turn in your favor? The Moon. Pisces. Best case scenario? Only if you were to get rid of your fuckboy behavior. And that's on Savior. You're weighing your options. Can you resign from being a fuckboy for like 12 seconds, right? You're not sure. And yet you want to invest in her. You want to invest. You want to be the thing that does the whatevs, yeah. Because it'll be a journey. You're ready to go. What? The Moon, Pisces energy. So think back to Pisces season. But also it's like worst case scenario, what's the best outcome from the worst case scenario? The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Sometimes you need space, you need a break, you need to think, you need to be able to take a moment to say, hey, okay, yeah, actually, I think, sure, for sure. Ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA, finally tapping in, finally hearing them out, finally seeing what I was saying all along, finally listening back to some of the plays, and you're like, damn, okay, yeah. I think I get it. I think I get it. I think I hear it. I think I get it. Ghost, regret. Realizing there's a lot that I missed. There's a lot I didn't understand about life. There's a lot that was so obvious, and it's like how embarrassing that I didn't see it sooner. Yeah, we all feel that way sometimes. That's just a regular tower moment. It happens almost every full moon. It's just how in tune you are with the full moon and how important you are to other people. And I don't mean that in like a, oh, love you, but I mean like a, I'm willing to sacrifice this person for everything that I want. Which I think people have done for me. My full moons are like, I would like to get rid of, because full moons are good for purging and cleansing and letting go of things, right? Detoxing. So I always go of fear, doubt, letting go of negative energy, letting go of PMDD, of trauma, of anything that holds me back from healing, and that's what I focus my full moon energy on. And other people are more like, get rid of this bitch instead. Or try to manifest something and then it backfires or it's a mess or whatever, Or they never get it. So, just a personal opinion, but yeah. So, cool. I'm just drawn to this first position fire here. Ace of Wands in a regular deck. That seems very relevant. Maybe your fire sign. Right, so what's this card? Skull of Flowers created through the ashes. So you burned it down. What are you going to do? Sometimes I like to take a little paintbrush, add a little water, dip it into the ash, and just spread it around. Or sometimes I like to just rub the ash right into my skin and maybe pat it down or blow it away, make a wish like with a dandelion. But you can create whatever you want with it. You could put it in an urn and say, this is to the death of the things I once knew and to everything I've learned. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's a fire energy. If you burn it down, let it rise again, right? And trust that everything goes as planned. Very good. Whoa, two with 2 viewers. Very cool, very cool. So, pack up, get ready. It's a journey. 3rd position, fire. What's stopping you? Position, earth. You're waiting for that mask to fall. You're waiting to see her. I gotta see her. You want that vulnerability. You're going to move towards it. So what's stopping you from getting total vulnerability? The maiden. Your own personal journey. Or some little hussy. No, I don't know. Maybe. It could be. But no, I think it's really about a personal journey. It's about you not being willing to take the steps to get towards that vulnerability. How do you get the mask to come off? By opening up and going down that chasing that rabbit down the hole. Because revealing that is 10th position air, the unknown, but going towards it with very much bravery and courage. Okay. So, brace yourself. 3rd position water. Be ready for anything and hold on tight. 13th position air, the queen of air. Things are about to take flight. We have the masculine and feminine. 11th position fire. Things are coming into balance finally, yes. And 12th position air, the scribe. It has been written. 2nd position fire. People will gossip. People will talk. People will say what they will. People will conspire against you. How could you? How could this happen? Okay. 4th position earth. You'll feel like you're holding up the weight of the whole world. You'll say, my arms are tired. I don't know if I can carry this. And then this goddess will appear before you, 9th position earth, and say, don't worry. I saw you were suffering. I saw you were in pain. I saw that the weight was too much for you to hold, and I brought you this. I brought you this to drink. I brought this to you as relief. I give you this offer of healing from your suffering. Drink it. For I brought it with clarity. See, my 3rd eye is open, and I can see the vision that you want. 8th position, water. Watch it, fuck. Watch it, femmes. The masculines are raging with their super egos. They're like, yeah, I understand alignment. I get it. Look, I'm a spiritual bitch too. Mwahahaha. But it's like some kind of weird petty revenge thing, right? They want to get better at you than you. Why, dude? Why can't we do this together? Why does it have to be a competition? Why can't we be partners? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be, teaching each other and having open dialogue? Yeah? Why would you want, why not face the unknown with courage, with bravery, with protection, with love? 3rd position, air. Learning as much as you can, hitting the books, reading a lot, yeah? And self, finding yourself, not just grounding yourself, but really truly finding yourself, going within, taking that deep dive journey so that you can get what you want, and what you're getting out of it is wisdom. The hermit mode. When you find the self, you go towards something you have never gone towards before. And that is to find the courage, 8th position fire, to stand up and be brave and face things head on. Who are you facing? Okay. Wow, that's kind of beautiful. It's your journey, dear maiden. Brace yourself. People will talk. Eighth position, fire. Face these things head on. First position, air. 8th position, water. You already know how to handle it. You just don't want to because you feel more powerful when you just can act like, oh, I'm aligned without facing the reality of someone who knows better, right? Judgment. You're afraid of the judgment. You'd rather just feel like powerful and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, I guess you're going to take what you will. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to shove these back in the bag. Shake them up, yeah? That was kind of a weird, interesting, fun reading. Not too many people here, so very personally, right? Kind of hilarious. What was that about? I wonder. Oh, I probably knocked it when I grabbed these. These are my crystals. I don't remember where I put them, though. They're all in a bag somewhere. Probably in a storage bin. You should. Well, lots of racket. Lots of racket, lots of racket, lots of racket. I was thinking about Iggy Azalea. Can't think of what song that is. Boom, boom. Is that Murder Business? Boom, boom. These other bitches think they hot. Not really. She get broke cold, that's how you know she not with me. Keep my heels on high. Ride or die. 67 airlines. Ride or fly. Gotta do it big. Poster size. No, wait. Gotta do it big. Something. Max is big. Poster size. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of love that song though. We ain't murder baby. But living in a slightly more conscious society than we used to is pretty trippy to how reckless we were and have been for so long. When people are worried about witches and stuff, when in reality you don't even question what you listen to, you don't question what you watch, you don't question what you consume. You say, oh, it's just music, it's just movies, it's just a show, it's just a joke, it's just a book I'm reading. Okay, so what do you think spellcasting is? What do you think you're saying? Don't think about me. Drop the knot, bro. All you're saying is do think about me, whether you realize it or not. Everyone universally has agreed that when manifesting, you have to speak in the positives. Even if you look at Rhonda Byrne's law, The Secret, law of attraction, back in those days, to spiritualists now, will remind you to speak in affirmations. You never speak about, I don't want to be broke anymore. All you're doing is talk about broke shit. So, right, that's why lately I've been saying, I'm calling in my abundance. My abundance arrives today. I accept my abundance, right? That's what I do. What do y'all do? I don't like her. Stop talking to her. Don't talk to her. You shouldn't even think about her. I don't even like her. I don't care to watch this. I don't get what she's saying. I don't like listening to this. What do you actually... Okay, so take out the not one more time. I like her. I should think about her. I like listening to this. You should talk to her. Like, you know, so I don't have to do anything. You're doing it. Right? So, that's interesting. Oh my God, what time is it? You gotta go to work? Not yet. Life of a holy man, dude. It's kind of fucks. It's pretty dope. Oh, I gotta roll the ads. And I have to pee, so I'll be right back. Okay, what up? We're back in chat mode. We're done with tarot for the evening. How y'all doing? It's quiet, huh? Punch Drinker, if you're still there, thanks for being with me this evening. It's a quiet one, huh? Because people are scared. People are questioning everything they believe. They think, oh my gosh, it's all been so obvious. What was I thinking? How did I not know sooner? How could I not see? But it'll fade again, and you'll be like, wow, okay, never mind. We were just all detoxing. Big chill vibes. The night didn't start with big chill vibes, though. It was big bully vibes earlier. It was really big bully vibes earlier. It's kind of sad. It's whatever. I don't get it. I don't get where it's coming from. I don't really know what the fuck, but it's whatever to me, I guess. I'm watching this cat right now. Blanket, what are you doing? I didn't even notice he was in here. Yo, bookshelf, what's the plan? Sorry, checking in with the cat. But we are 138, if you're into the Misfits. I might go. Yeah, so the beginning of the night, the first, there's a 30-minute video that got cut off, and then a 50-minute video that got cut off, and now we're 2 hours, almost 2 hours into the stream. Homie, what are you doing? Buckeye, Bronco, yeah, you, bro. What's goody? What are you doing? Can you go to... Just wanting attention? You just want some attention? Is that why you're back? That's why you're on here? That's what you're doing? Mind games because you want attention or something? Perfect. Anyways, deep breaths. Today's the day. You got this. You can do it. Okay, if you have an interview for something, good luck. I think you can. You are gonna crush it. If you're gonna ask somebody out, they're gonna say yes. Just tell yourself, anything can happen and they have free will, but you deserve good things. And so if it's aligned with you, then it'll be yours. Job, whatever. You're gonna go to the shelter. You're gonna go get a new pet. You're gonna find the perfect cat, even though you're looking for a dog, something like that. All great outcomes. Everything that happens is like the best possible outcome for everything that could possibly happen. All of the time. For it is written, but it's as we write. Ah, God, I love that. Yeah. All right. So, today is the day. 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 How's that for a cheer, okay? Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. For what, you ask? Well, today is the day because every day is only one day at a time. So every single time that is today, any day that is today, every time we are today, it is the day. Because we only do one day at a time. So today is the day. For what? To be today. Today is the day. Okay. Cool. What a relief. Yeah, I love that. Dope. Bet. Okay. Cool. That's great. I'm hearing like R. Kelly, but that's like gross. And I used to love the remix to Ignition as much as anybody else, and I do still know all the words, but like, no. 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 No Bowie, no R. Kelly, no Prince. I know it's like probably people we don't even know about yet, but the ones we do know, especially if they're already dead, just like stop listening, man. Y'all really holding on to these like weirdos. Like Aerosmith, that dude's going through a whole ass lawsuit over a 15-year-old girl. And then they're also going on tour. Like, don't buy those tickets. Don't buy those fucking tickets. The fuck? No. 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 And if that's what's happening, then y'all need to say something, you know? Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. Weird until speculation for everyone else in the industry, I guess. I don't know. Curiouser and curiouser, yeah. People who have secrets do not like truth tellers, do not like oracle psychic spies. Only people who have much to hide do not like the work that I do, right? But what is it that you hide? Do you even know, right? What is under all the layers of you? My resonating sound is La. That is my deepest core layer. Because any deeper than that is Source itself, which connects to all of us, yes? So I identify with the group that is La. Very beautiful sound. It helps me resonate with my truest aura, my most glowing, highest perfect vision. I am a harbinger of death, but I am a sustenance of life. Yeah. I may force you to see your pain, so I may heal your wounds, but I will show you joy and dancing too. Who would not want that kind of beauty that is realistic enough to know tragedy, but is happy enough to know peace, or peaceful enough to know happiness? Because who could be stopped by their sadness? Although shocking to see one who is not stopped or even slowed down by things like sadness. Not that they are not there or not felt or even dealt with, but processed in a way that proves to be healthier each time than bottling up inside. Give it a good cry. Write a nice song. Put it down in words, in a letter, or, just your thoughts. Get advice. Talk about it. Process it. Let it hurt. Let it move through you. As you move with it, move on, move from it. It sets you free. Know that it's the end thing. It's the super ego's way out. Out. Okay. Yes. Beauty, 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 beauty. Beauty. I think the cat is telling me to book, yeah? You have got to be nice to your ego. Please. Are we on? Okay, so whoever got some problems, bro. The stream was fine, and I don't like say that you're not allowed to talk to me or have bad energy or anything. This glitch again. But a little more mainly and a little more when you come on the stream. Otherwise, I mean, be willing to what you are. In a direction. Seems there's a bit of a connection. Something. Okay. I don't know what the disruption was about. It seems like this not really working. Okay. It's not even lagging. How are we doing? This cat is fucking around. I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Y'all need to sleep. This is lagging. Y'all should have joined sooner. We did do some tarot earlier. Had some great talks. Had some emotional spills earlier. At length discussions. Just want to remind y'all, we are still writing this. Be forever, always. Be forever, always. Just a reminder. Today is the day. Be forever, always. God bless you all so much. God bless me with this life, with this stream, with this audience, even with all of you, with all of me, with everything. Okay? Gotta love it. Yeah, I know, right? Just a final message. Because once I decided that I was going to go, the stream was connected. Because it was like, okay, you're tired. It's late. We can try to get to this 2-hour mark. So that if you're just joining us, you can get a little message before I go. But yeah, so 6 minutes. If you have any quick questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Otherwise, do consider giving me a follow so that you can chat along. You can subscribe, but you'll pretty much get some preset emotes and no ads, which I don't do anything during the ads anyway. If you want to book a private reading, you can on my website, although I will be updating the entire booking section soon, as editing it has been futile. You can find a whole bunch of stuff actually that I do Far Beyond Tarot, Far Beyond the Stream on my website, including some of the music that I make. I've been releasing a lot of cover songs lately, just kind of quickly done for fun, because I really enjoy singing and I really like music, and I hate to do it alone, but you know, it's better than not doing it at all. What else? Might be back to stream tomorrow, might not be. Don't know yet. I'm gonna roll ahead. I know I just did, but I gotta clean all this up anyway, so I'll be back in 3 minutes to say goodnight again. Because I said, oh, I'll make it to the 2-hour mark in case anybody has any questions. Nobody seems to have any questions. 5, 5, 5, 5. So I might as well just get the fucking nickels and dimes in of a 3-minute ad, and then we'll get to our 2-hour mark, and then we can all go to bed. But again, 3 minutes to think. Any last minute questions I can answer quickly for you. Last call, and then I'll be back again. Maybe tomorrow, but then probably not for a while. Maybe, but I don't know. Okay, so is somebody like getting ready for the day? We already talked about this, but I was like, I sat down and I started going like this, and I thought, and I'm like, is somebody shaving their face right now? But the ad was still going, so this would have been like a minute ago. I don't know if somebody's shaving their face, but getting that vibe. So, good morning if you're getting ready, and have a great day at work if that's where you're going. To everybody else, I don't know what the fuck y'all up to, but that's great for you. I'm gonna try to get some sleep, but there's a good chance I won't be sleeping because I have PMDD. My periods are fucking wicked. I'll probably have cramps. I'll be bleeding. I might want to cry a little bit more. Who knows really what's in store for the rest of my midnight morning. But wish me luck, and I wish you luck, and I wish us all not just luck, but prosperity even. You're all pretty great. I'm pretty great. This has been great. Started off not so great, but that's okay. You work through it. Talk about it. Sort it out. Get moving. Let's go. Let's go. Today's the day. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey. Okay. Mwah. Love you all so much. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. But then, like I said, I think probably not this weekend at all. Maybe next week. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay. Mwah. Love you. Love you so much. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good luck. Good morning. Good day. All that stuff. Have a good shift, vacation, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. Just make sure it's good, okay? Yeah. Thank you. Sweet dreams to anybody who's going there, okay? Yeah. I'll miss you, okay? Mwah.